at the current market price. This is according to Health PS Susan Muchache, who was being grilled by Senate's Health Committee last week. Health CS Mutahi Kagwe instructed the authority to sell the PPEs at the current market price after it was reported that thousands of PPEs are still at KEMSA warehouses. The PS has yet again dismissed claims that she instructed KEMSA to purchase COVID-19 related items at certain prices. Let's listen in.
To begin with the last question from Honorable Kajwang about the donations and some having to have allegedly been lost. I want to be very categorical to say that we have appeared before, I believe, the Health Committee, and we have presented on the matter of the donations, and we do not have Jack Ma donations that were lost, and that matter was also clarified by the Ministry of Transport, which is involved with the Government Clearing Agency, and we spoke to this matter. So, Chair, again, I note that we were not prepared to come and discuss donations, and we'll be very happy to come and make the very submission that we did, and hopefully also with the Government Clearing Agency in the Ministry of Transport, so that this matter can now also be appreciated by this committee.
Maybe what you could do, PS, since the matter has now been raised, just do send it over, the whole breakdown and the communication on the same. Yes. Why don't we allow her to be?
Since we're discussing the donations registry, and the fact that we've just learned there's a donations committee, am I correct in assuming that receiving donations did not start with COVID? The ministry has continuously over the years through KEMSA received donations and disbursed donations. For instance, I know we had programs of mosquito nets, etc. So I want to know when she gives the report, if it's a committee and a registry that started way before COVID, if we can also see what other items have they gotten in the past in terms of donations, because it's only COVID that was brought into the highlights. We had Jack Ma, it was all over the social media, but there could be other donations that are received by the ministry, dispersed through KEMSA, and I would be interested in knowing about.
Colleagues, I need to make a ruling on this. There's a thin line in regards to departmental, and however, she has every right as a member of parliament who represents all of Kenya. If you do provide it to us, we will not include those in our report, but it is important for us to note as well whether this the donation committee, is it the same that has been over the years, or was this a specially formed team just for COVID? And if you could provide that report, we will just share it with Esther, because it is not this particular report related. All right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Chair and honourable members. On the matter of donations, the one that we refer to now is very, very specific to COVID. Since COVID began is when we have seen a lot of support coming into the country. When other donations are made, it's usually the programmatic departments that will then do the distribution schedule. But this, because it's very cross-cutting in nature, has got a team that is multi-faceted. We also have the lab teams who now will deal with issues of distributing or proposing how we distribute lab-related issues and so on. So we will give you we will be happy to make that submission, Chair and honourable members. Chair, on the issues that have been raised by Honorable Kajwang, the first one being that on the issue of the rationalized budget and the changes of price, I want to, because the Honorable Member has said that prices were changed to readjust. Let me just say that no prices were readjusted. If you look at the budget submission of Kenya shilling 2.1 billion, showing the supplier, showing the item, showing the quantity and the price. If you look at that, and you look at the document that they later submitted, the rationalized one, they only simply removed certain items out of the budget and focused their list of goods with the same prices, because the document is before you, but only reduced to the funds that were available for the Ministry of Health to procure with.
Well, more details on